What I wanted to get into today was the Fibonacci retracement tool. And so far we've covered the drawing trend lines and horizontal support and resistance levels. So that's going to help you figure out when to look to sell and also when to buy. So the Fibonacci retracement tool is going to help you out with that as well. So I wanted to kind of give you two ways to find support and resistance in two different videos with two different types of strategies. So we're going to be using the Fibonacci retracement tool in this video. So if you guys are on TradingView, the Fibonacci retracement tool is quite a common tool to use in technical analysis. So just look around on whatever charting service you're using. I'm sure you can find it. But for those of you on TradingView, you're just going to come over to this sidebar, and the third one down, go ahead and click that and come down here right to Fibonacci retracement. So now that you have it selected, I'm just going to move this out of the way. What you're going to want to do is whenever you're plotting a Fibonacci retracement levels, you want to go from the top to the bottom. And what you're going to look for is a large run up and then a large sell off. So you just want to be looking for a large sell off when looking to plot the Fibonacci retracement. And you're just going to go from the tip top of the all-time high in the area of time that you're looking at. You always want to be at a certain interval of time. For me, I'm looking at the 1 month chart because I'm looking for swing trades and day trades. So if you were looking at trades that you're going to be holding for 3 months or something like that, you might want to go throughout a year or 6 months if you want to. The options are down here for larger time intervals. But so once you plot it, you're just going to I like to drag it out a little more over to where we're actually already at. And now you can see we have a bunch of different lines in different colors, right? So let me see if I can hide these. I wish I could hide these. Yeah, so basically what you're looking at is the fall off of where you were at. So you came up from here, which you would be at 100%, and now you're at 0% all the way down here at this bottom price level. And these different levels are basically saying, okay, you're at 23%, almost back to where you were, 38%, 50%, 61%, and 78%. Now these levels are usually levels where you're going to see support and resistance on your way back up to wherever the high was. And it's where you can look to sell some coins and also possibly place some buys. So as you can see, you can also already start to notice that some support and resistance was found here. Same with this area and also with this area as well as this area. So you can really start to see that these lines really do matter, and other traders do use these because the people that are using them all look to sell at the same area of time and all look to buy at the same price levels. So obviously we are starting to move upwards already back to that top. So we've already passed a lot of the levels, but normally how you would use this is you want to be able to buy as low as possible on the retracement. So anywhere in this red level, anywhere in this yellow level or green level. For me, I would try to buy as low as possible, hopefully here if I did get it on that trade. But if you don't, it's really up to you guys when you want to place a trade, or if you want to place a trade. So coming through here, we're going to say we bought down here. We would start to place different sell levels at different lines, right? If we are using the Fibonacci retracement. Now, usually I recommend to sell a little bit at each line because you don't want to just sell off all at, say, this line right here, because there's a chance that it keeps going higher and higher. And in this case, you can see that clearly it did. So you definitely want to spread out over a certain amount of time and a certain price variant. You want to have different sell-offs at different prices. So let's say I start to draw some lines here, And if you guys want to draw horizontal lines, the option is over on the second option on the side on TradingView. So let's say we want to sell some at the 23% line. Now, usually, like I said, a lot of other investors will be using this tool. So you're going to see that a lot of people will be placing sell orders for, say, in this case, it would be $145.20. So I always recommend to try to be a little less greedy than all of the other investors using this tool and try to just sell a little bit below every single line. That's going to help you place a lot more of your sells and also be able to get in and out of trades very quickly. For me, I wouldn't look to place a sell at 23%. I would look to do 38%, 50%, and the 61% levels. Okay, those are the levels I like to place sells at, just because that's usually the level that you're going to see the most price action in before the coin starts to move higher and higher. So for here, I would say place a sell right about there, and for here, let's go right there, and I'm just going to plot the rest of these. All right, right there. So when using the Fibonacci retracement tool, I would always recommend, like I said, to place at least 3 sell-offs for whatever amount of coins that you bought. So let's say you bought 100 coins, I would say 25%, so 25 coins at the 38% level, 50 coins or 50% at the 50% level, and 25% at the 61% level. Those are usually the levels I am comfortable selling at when doing this strategy, just because I don't like to be too greedy and hope that it goes to the 78% level, because a lot of the times you're going to see a pretty large pullback. And you know, the coin it's possible that it may keep dropping whatever asset that you are trading. So just be aware of that and make sure you guys are using other indicators and other techniques and strategies when looking to sell at a certain price level. But this tool is just a really easy and simple tool to understand, and also understand how to place these sell levels and look for different support and resistance levels in order so you guys can get better entries and also better exits. So you know, that's basically all you need to know about the Fibonacci retracement levels. There's a lot of different ways to use it. I've seen a ton of different strategies all over YouTube, as well as other places, other people I've talked to, but this is the best way that I like to use it. I really just like to be able to know when it's most likely to see other support and resistance levels on the way back up, or even you know, if it teeters around here and then keeps going down. I like to know when I'm going to see those support and resistance levels, and also combining it with other techniques, like the first video we talked about drawing support and resistance levels without any tools. It's very nice to combine that strategy with the Fibonacci retracement, because for the levels that do line up with both techniques, it's really good to really take a closer look at those levels and possibly look to sell or buy at those levels, because when you have multiple indicators showing you that yes, this is a support, yes, this is a resistance, yes, this is a good entry, you always want to think twice about that, because when multiple indicators are showing you that, you know, that's a good spot to enter a trade, chances are it's a pretty good spot to enter when there's multiple signs going off saying, you know, enter a trade right now. So this is just a quick video showing you guys how to use the Fibonacci retracement. There's not a ton more that you need to know about it. I mean, it's a pretty simple tool. Later on, when we start to get into more advanced technical analysis indicators, we will talk more and more about those indicators. But honestly, support and resistance is a pretty simple concept, and the Fibonacci retracement tool is just something that allows you to do it a little bit better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to leave a like on this video and also comment on any suggestions or feedback that you have.